all things narcissists say to get you back. Narcissists may appear lovely at first, but they will almost certainly trap you in a cycle of narcissistic manipulation that drives you to doubt yourself over time. To persuade you to stay in the relationship, they use hidden narcissistic tactics like gaslighting. They tend to say a lot of egotistical statements such as the following. 12. We're made for each other. This is a manner of love bombing and gaslighting you into believing that everything is fine, even if it isn't. They could possibly be attempting to elicit a reciprocal response from you. Furthermore, if they aren't always pleasant, mentioning this is a good method to keep you on the hook. 11. I made the decision to get assistance. Perhaps you noticed the red flags before they emptied you of everything, when their mask was off and you were able to see who they truly were. You may have called attention to some of their bad behavior, and out of desperation, they declare you were correct. They've been thinking about what you said, and they understand how important it is to you. And because you're soulmates and they can't imagine living without you, they don't want to make this work, so they decided to seek professional help. 10. You're exaggerating. They're influencing you by undermining your worth and claiming that your feelings are unimportant. They would really like to say anything they want without fear of repercussions. So if you react, they'll dismiss your reaction as an overreaction and dismiss your experience as a form of narcissist abuse. 9. You forced me to do it, so it's not my fault. This is a strategy for a partner to avoid taking true responsibility for a situation or consequence. They really mean that they can't take responsibility for anything and will hold you accountable for anything terrible while taking credit for anything positive. 8. You're the love of my life. They use love bombing to manipulate you after a period of turbulence. They may be hoping that your tender side would take over and you will forget about your negative feelings. This is said to keep you trapped in a cycle of narcissistic abuse. This could also be something narcissists say in the hopes that you will return to them after you have left. 7. Let's simply concentrate on the positive. A gaslighting term used by a partner to persuade you to disregard all the warning signs and mistreatment. They say this in order to manipulate your perspective of reality. 6. You always take things the wrong way. When they refuse to consider that they are not being clear or that their words and actions are not in sync, they say this. Their goal is to gain pity and forbearance while still treating you with contempt. 5. That has never took place. This is a typical example of gaslighting. They say it to perplex you and make you doubt your own sanity. Their goal is for you to trust them and eventually rely on them. It will suck you into a cycle of narcissistic abuse if you are dependent. 4. You're being unreasonable. They say this to avoid accepting responsibility for their part in a conflict. This could be from a parent, an employer, or a business partner. 3. I'm sorry for everything I've done to you. These diabolical plotters are fantastic storytellers and will try to persuade you that they are sincerely remorseful for their sins and wrongdoings. Although in fact, they'll never truly feel awful about their acts, whether they cheated, lied to you, or harmed you in your relationship. Because they lack empathy and don't care about anyone but themselves, narcissists don't feel bad. 2. I'm hurting so much. Narcissistic abuse gives no place for shame, which helps to understand why these domineering personalities can readily trigger emotional outbursts. Nothing, in fact, will stop them from twisting their story and portraying themselves as the victim. 1. I have a present for you. These people rely on love bombing to get their way, which involves showering people with compliments and presents. They're so naive when it comes to relationships that they believe they can do whatever they want as long as they lavish gifts on others. They effectively purchase their partner's emotions. Final thoughts on narcissists. Finding a therapist that specializes in narcissism might make a major difference in how you feel if you're dealing with one. Narcissists will frequently attempt to influence you, but understanding their true motivations might help you defend yourself. You and your therapist will work together to create a strategy to help you get through this scenario, as well as a safety plan if you feel in danger. As always, thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to see more content like this.